What's up, guys? Mano here. Welcome back to the channel. So for the past 3 years, ever since the pandemic happened, I've developed a habit of looking at Facebook Marketplace, looking for a good deal. Because well, if you have been following the channel, I buy and sell used cars and motorcycles as a side hustle. Now, it's a good way to make money, all right? An honest living. And one of the sources for me to get a good deal, for me to resell, is Facebook Marketplace. Well, of course, well, apparently there are no other sources here in the Philippines except for word of mouth, or newspapers are basically dead. It's basically Facebook Marketplace. Now, in the past 3 years, I have seen ads that are like stupid, or some are also good deals, but most of the time I see overpriced deals that make no sense at all. So I have screenshots of those ads from the past few years, and I'm going to show you and give you my honest opinions about these ads and why they suck. And also I'm going to show you some really good finds that I found on Facebook Marketplace that you guys might be interested. Hopefully these bikes are still available today. Alright, first ad that we have for today is a 2016 Kawasaki W800, priced at 475,000 pesos. Now, if you look at the bike, it's basically incomplete. Now, this ad, I found this like around 2021, and I was in the market for another W800 because if you follow the channel, I used to have a W800 which I sold for 350,000. This guy over here is asking a ridiculous amount of 475,000 pesos. Now, if you do the math in US dollars, if you are a viewer from States or Europe, do the math. Now, this bike is, again, incomplete. It's way overpriced. And why would I buy something like this when during that time, 2016, this bike was only 450,000 pesos? And this guy is asking too much, 475 for a bike that is basically incomplete and is 5 years old during that time. This is dumb, okay? Now, these are the kind of sellers that I despise the most. Alright, here's another Kawasaki W800 which I found around the same time as the other bike. Now, this is a really good deal. Look at that, 395,000 pesos with all the details, and it has very low mileage. It's basically all original, nothing has been added, and you can see from the pictures that it is in great shape. Now, this is the kind of bike that I would buy if I had the money. Now, sad to say, I was not able to purchase this because it was located in a different city. I live here in Cebu, and this bike is in Angeles City, which is somewhere up north in the island of Luzon, and that would be a logistic nightmare in my case. Now, this I would highly recommend. This is fairly priced. Look at the kilometers. It only has like around 6,000 kilometers. It's basically in very good condition, very well maintained, and I really like the color of this bike. This guy is asking a fair price. As I said earlier, the price of a 2016 Kawasaki W800 was only 450,000 pesos. This guy is asking 395 for a 2017, which is in very good shape. Alright, here's another ad that will make you say, what the and it is none other than a Harley Davidson, okay? My favorite whipping boy when it comes to overpriced motorcycles. This is a 2020 model Street Rod 750. That bike is underrated. It is, well, not well received by the masses, especially on the hardcore Harley Davidson riders. Now, the thing is, the thing I don't like about this ad specifically is that he is asking so much for a bike that is not that desirable. Now, why do I say this? In 2020, Harley Davidson Philippines made a big sale. They put these bikes on discount. You can buy yourself a brand new Harley Davidson Street Rod 750 for 399,000 pesos back in those days. Now, this ad, I found this like around 2021, and he is asking 500 plus, basically times 2 already of the price that he purchased it for. Now, I get the idea of why, because he is, trying to get the hype. It's a Harley Davidson, it is probably the last of its kind. But then again, this bike is not as desirable as what he thought it would. It is not well built. Well, although it runs nice, but again, it has nothing of value. It's made in India. Not I'm saying that, bikes made in India are crap, but this bike in specific is not as desirable. It has no heritage. It is blah, and it's crap. And he is asking so much for a bike that was only 399,000 pesos back in 2020. Now here's a Harley Davidson that's really worth your time and money, and this is a very desirable bike. This is a 2013 Harley Davidson Electra Glide, and it's powered by the twin cam motor. Obviously, this bike is imported because Harley Davidson entered the Philippines back in 2015. So this one has all the documents that you need to get it road legal, and it's registered also. Priced at 650,000. That is cheap for an Electra Glide. If you are a Harley Davidson fanboy, you know how these bikes are worth. Now this bike is reasonably priced, probably very cheap already. You can make money out of this. I found this like a few weeks ago, and if I had the money right now, I would be all over this place. Now the disadvantage of this bike is that, again, I'm in Cebu. This bike is located somewhere in Luzon, and if this was near me, I would probably be there right away, make an offer and do some inspection, and if it's a really good bike, then I might get it and probably resell it as well. Okay, here's a car ad. This is a 2022 Suzuki Jimny. Now, Suzuki Jimny has been a hot topic in the past 3 years. Actually, 4 years already. Ever since this car came out in 2019, people have been lining up in dealerships and they've been fighting over stocks. Dealerships have been fighting over stocks, allocations, and so on and so forth. Basically, this is a very in-demand 4x4 up to this day. Because in 2022, a brand new Suzuki Jimny GLX top variant monotone is worth only 1.235 million pesos. Okay, that has already been increased since 2019. And this is a perfect example of a scalper. He bought this at 1.2 for sure. He added the mud tires, basically that's it, and an aftermarket grill, and he has the gall to price it at 1.450 million. He's trying to get money out of this, and this is not how depreciation works. If this is already depreciated, this vehicle should be around 1.1 or 1 million if he is selling it. This guy is obviously a scalper. He is trying to take advantage of the demand of this vehicle. Alright, now before I proceed to the rest of this video, I would like to make a shout out to the sponsor of this video, namely me. Yeah, because since we're talking about Suzuki Jimnys, and if you are in the market for a brand new Suzuki Jimny 4x4, and if you live in the Philippines, feel free to DM me in any of my social media accounts. Let's do business. I'll give you a good deal, and I promise you I won't overprice. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Help me reach 1,000 subs. I'm almost there, and my main goal is to get monetized. Of course, that is the main reason why YouTubers upload videos. Anyway, let's go. Alright, so here's another Suzuki Jimny, but this one is a 2014 older model. But the price is really cheap, 380,000. That is unbelievably low for a Jimny considering the demand for the new one and the overpricing of buy and sell dealers. Now, I would like to be very careful with this one because, again, the price is so low and the demand is so high for a Jimny that even older Jimnys are jacked up already. But this is worth your time. If you find a Jimny like this, priced at this low, go check it out, but make sure everything is a-okay. Alright, now here's a motorcycle that you don't see every day, especially here in the Philippines. I believe there are only a few running around in the country. This is a 99 Honda Valkyrie 1600, flat 6 motor, big, massive, shiny, chrome, collector's item, discontinued. Now the price there just says generic 123 something, and I believe this guy is asking a pretty penny for this one. Now I totally understand if he does, because this has been discontinued for quite some time and a lot of people go after this, and there is a cult following of this bike. You should check it out. Go check out the Honda Valkyrie 1600 from the 90s. Those are awesome bikes. This is basically a naked Goldwing that can go really fast and turn heads. Here's the best one that I've found so far. Why would you buy a 2010 Harley Davidson 48 for 1 million pesos when you can buy a brand new one for 850? What is the logic? Why? It doesn't matter if it is custom spade. It doesn't matter if it's a Harley Davidson. The fact that the brand new model that you can buy in any dealership here in the Philippines is only 850,000. Why? What's the point? What is this bike made out of gold? Is there diamonds inside the engine? Is the engine oil 5,000 years old? I don't know. Whatever his reasons are, he is clearly dreaming. Dream on, brother. Dream on. I have a lot of ads saved on my phone, and I would like to share those to you in a future video. Now, what do you think about those ads? You know, were they good deals? Were they bad deals? Were they dumb? Were they idiots? Yeah, you decide. You know, post your comments in the comment section below. And that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. Help me reach 1,000 subs. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.